2, how to bait a mouse trap.
Okay, my favorite bait is peanut butter.
Mouse
This is,
like that.
I think this is chunky. Well, smooth, yeah, it is chunky. Smooth is usually better. On this trap, you see there's a little pocket there.
Hard to get in.
Yeah, you can get that in there like that. If it's crammed to the holes, that doesn't hurt. Don't worry about there being too much. The mice will eat it. They're voracious eaters, so they'll come back for more if they don't trigger it. As long as there's some in there that they can kind of gotta wheedle out. Always hold this bar back down so you don't get snapped in your finger. This is really a great looking trap. We're going to see how it works, but it's got a big area here where the mouse will have to push the trigger pad down in order to release the trap. That seems almost certainty the mouse is going to get snapped in it. This one seems like a pretty good design. It's got a little bait platform in there. It's not as good because it's less likely the mouse will. It's more likely that the mouse will be able to eat the bait without triggering the trap. That's the usual problem with the Victor one. Maybe this one will be pretty good. I have high hopes for this, especially since the set seems very minor. That's another way to trap it. Oh, these are sets there, so don't get your finger over there. And this one, this sucks. This is the awfulest mouse trap. You'll notice that maybe you can cram it down into the hole, but what I found is it's just a real pain to do that. And this trap, usually what I do is I'll put the baiting material on, and then I'll get some sort of thread or yarn, and what I'll do is I'll kind of gently wrap it all around like that. This is dental floss, but I'll gently wrap it all around so that
that dental floss might attract the mouse, because that dental floss smells.
Well, you know what I got it here for is that the food is trapped underneath, and the mouse will not be able to will not be able to eat all the food out without pulling up on this floss. Having a little trouble tying it there. I'm just going to knot it one time. As you can see, this is a lot more work to do this, but usually it'll pay off by capturing your mouse.
Careful if you have dull scissors, though.
And then you set the trap like so. And of course this one, it's another Victor trap with their really poor bait holder. Same kind of deal. You get it in there. This one, the main benefit of this type of trap is that when it's activated by the mouse, it closes on them. You can pick them up. You can take them outside. And if you're really good, you can flick them and release them into the bushes or in the garbage can or whatever. Reuse your trap without getting.
The mouse goes in?
Yeah, I think we did. Here, we'll use the one that's doesn't have peanut butter in it.
Here's an extra little mouse touching thing.
All right. There you go.
Oops.
All right. So then what you can do is you can flick them out, and that's it. I would do the same trick, maybe with some yarn or whatever to wrap it around there. Just so they have to kind of tug and work at getting the food out, they're more likely to release the trap. Now the other thing about these traps is you want to have an area that's kind of like where you know the mice are. You always put it against the side so they have to go through. You know, they have to go through the trap. Same thing with these traps. You put them on watch your fingers. You put them around on the edge like that. And it doesn't hurt to set a few traps together, actually, because maybe what might happen is the mice might be crawling over this one to get at this bait and trigger that by accident, you know. Especially if you have very small mice. Sometimes there's really tiny mice. They don't put a lot of weight on the traps. They can get away, eat the food, get away without triggering it. If you have a big heavy mouse, more likely to get them. Okay, that's it for now.
And that's the end of our movie. Thank you.